Welcome to Whispering Word.
Running beyond the red. When all the jars were full, she said to her son, "Bring me another one." But he replied, "There's not a jar left." And then the oil stopped flowing. 2 Kings 4 and verse 6. He swore it was true. "I tell you," he said, "we were at Bible college and also involved in starting a new mission in the inner city." He was Scottish, of course. "And we had no money and just a rusty old car to drive around in, and I'd repaired it so much I knew it inside and out. But one week the fuel needle reached its usual spot, resting on red, and I knew that unless I filled it up quick like, I'd be pushing it home. Well, we had no money whatsoever, but we still had trips to make and work to do, etc. So I had this crazy thought that I'd pray and ask God to either provide some money for gas or petrol, or I'll just keep the old rust heap going. And I tell you the truth, I drove that car around on empty for days. It all stopped when I had a friend as a passenger. He noticed the fuel gauge and he reached into his pocket and handed over some money for fuel. Immediately he handed over the money. The engine stopped. I put it into neutral, and as Providence would have had it, I coasted off the road and up into the service station and stopped dead alongside the fuel pumps. Mind you, it hasn't happened since, and I don't recommend it, and I'm not sure if I would have the faith to do it again, but it's true. It really happened. It's not easy running around on empty. It's far better to function out of the overflow. This applies to everything from finances to spiritual blessings. Functioning from the overflow is easier. However, friends, when you're on empty and believe that you have to continue on, pray for an extension of what you've got. Maybe God will surprise you and keep filling up every single vessel until you've got no more left to be filled. Listen. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be put in your bosom. For with the same measure that you use it, it will be measured back to you. Luke 6 and verse 38. Maybe some of you should pray this prayer with me today. Fill my cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and quench this thirsty soul of mine. Fill my cup, Lord. Fill it up and make me whole. Even if you've got no Scots blood in you, I hope God will fill your cup today, especially if you're running on red. God bless you from Whispering Word. This program was brought to you by Whispering Word.